Chickenella King. What I have here is my batter, which I made yesterday, and it sat in the fridge overnight. It's nice and thick, and it just came out of the fridge. Okay, before we get frying here, let me show you how to place the shell into the batter. You want to go at an angle from a side and down, okay? And make sure your cup does not sink to the bottom. Otherwise you won't be able to get the pastry off the mold. Sit for about 10 seconds, lift up, and then it's ready to go into the fryer. Alright, so here's my setup. My iron has been in the hot oil. Tap out here into the pastry batter. A couple of seconds. Into the oil. And my oil is about 370 to 385. You just check the temperature every now and then. I remember on Guam these pastry shells were a little lighter in color than what I have going here, but they were not as crispy, nor were they as delicious. So, in fact, you can eat these shells by themselves without the filling. The filling makes it a lot more delicious. And these tend to fall off by themselves. If you need to, you can use a fork to help it off the molds. And again, I'm only using one shell or one mold. I'm not making a big batch here. Okay. And then these irons go back in the oil. Got my shell. Put some oil in there so it can cook the bottom. Okay, the bottom is not as crispy yet as the sides. You can see it's a little lighter in color. That's how the bottom looks like. It is a long process to get the shells made. Okay, that's dark enough. Again, when you place this on the drying rack, you want it the edges facing down. Empty the oil here, tap on the paper, and into the batter. You don't want to move the mold up and down, otherwise you'll tear the batter away from the mold itself. Alright. See the bottom there? Oops, into the oil. Now these shells will last at least for 5 days in a Ziploc bag. Once it's cooled off, you can store it in a Ziploc bag. and they stay very crispy. This one might need a little bit of help. Pour it in the cup. Alright, so go ahead and continue to fry up the rest of your batter.